Hey everyone. Oh gosh. I was just crying. Last night I had a dream that I was like in this car and I was eating bread and the bread had like a smile on it. So today I went to get bread and I called an Uber, and this driver was someone that I had before, and I was just kind of like opening up about how I felt like God wasn't being fair to me. And he was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, I feel like, I didn't really grow up with my dad and didn't see him for like 10 years, and like he's still not in my life. And yesterday I experienced feeling unloved, like someone saying like, shut up, telling me to shut up, and telling me like I'm the reason that that person doesn't want to be around me. And like those were really hurtful words because growing up I felt like a burden and I felt like I wasn't enough. And I think just like the mere feeling that like someone is alive and they don't want to talk to me is really like painful for me. And so I think the reason like I felt like a burden growing up was I was 8 and my parents got divorced. Before that my parents were already separated. I saw them fighting a lot, and one time I remember them like pulling me back and forth, and I did a lot of times like I wanted to kill myself. I felt unloved and I felt like I wasn't good enough, and my mom was always angry and yelling. She would yell at us and spank us. And so I just kept a lot of emotions inside of me. I couldn't express myself. I had a hard time feeling my heart. I would shut down a lot. And so yesterday those words just like really, really hurt, And well, anyway, so I had a dream about this Uber driver, and I was just kind of like venting. I was like, yeah, I feel like God isn't fair to me and stuff like that. And he basically told me about how his wife, they got married when they were 38, when she was 38. And she also grew up in a divorced household, very troublesome, like upbringing. And he told me that his wife is a director, and he gave me their YouTube channel with her testimony. So as I started to listen to her testimony, like I just started crying because like I could really like relate to her, and I realized like the power of a testimony is to change lives. And it was so powerful, I started to cry. And he told me how his first wife like died, like after 2 years of being married. And then he like remarried, and like I don't know, it just gave me hope because I feel like life can be really unfair, and like the people that are supposed to like love us, they might not treat us well, and it hurts. And like what I'm going through, like I really don't understand it. But I just know, like, that driver was definitely sent by God, to show me that testimony of how, you know, she was going to create her first movie and she was gonna, like, kill herself. But she didn't, because she found hope. And, you know, she found Jesus. She got baptized. And, like, ever since I was young, I did believe in Jesus. But, like, I felt resentment towards God for a long time. Because I felt like he wasn't being fair to me. Like, he wasn't, like, showing me his goodness and love. And I felt really, like, rejected by a lot of people. Not only, like, family, but past friends and things like that. And so I'm, like, really grateful that God sent that person to tell me that story. And it really does matter whether you have hope in life, like, whether you have someone to trust. And for me, like, a lot of people ask me, like, you know, why are you waiting till marriage to have sex? For me, like, I have trust in God. Like, even though I've gone through a lot of different relationships where it didn't work out, like, I still have trust in God. Like, I still have this very fervent faith that, like, God will deliver, and God, whatever he says to me, like, it will come true. So I have stubborn faith, even though I had bitterness against God. And, like, I don't know, I'm gonna finish watching her testimony, and, like, I would definitely like to share it with you guys too. It is in Chinese. I don't know if there's, like, but just like so powerful, because like a lot of people will be like, oh my god, you're 35, you need to have kids, and that's very Asian mindset. But hearing that, like, wow, she gave birth at 42, like, that's amazing. But also how God redeemed, like, both of their stories, you know. That is just, like, so powerful to me, like, and I want to share their testimony with you guys. And I think, like, also sharing my testimony, I hope that helps you, because, like, you may feel like you're alone, and you may feel like, you know, like, there's no hope in life, but God is always there for you, and God will always help you in your times of need, and, like, you're not alone. So thanks, bye, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.